John in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania asks, if Obama and the Republicans get together for tax reform in 2015, would you be in favor of a compromise that lowers personal and corporate tax rates, but also includes a VAT tax like Germany and China have?
The only reluctance I would have with a policy like that is once we introduced the concept of a VAT tax and an income tax simultaneously, that even though in theory the country would be better off if we lowered income taxes and then made up the lost revenue with a VAT tax, the problem is once the concept of VAT tax is there and the income tax is there, what's to stop Congress from then raising the income tax back up and raising the VAT tax? And then we've got the worst of both worlds. That would be my fear. So what I would rather have is a repeal of the income tax entirely at the constitutional level, although I think that the way the income tax is currently enforced is unconstitutional anyway. But if somehow we can find a way of eliminating forever the income tax, then I would be very much in favor of replacing it with an income tax. Or if there's some way of making those income tax reductions permanent, although other than, at the constitutional level, I don't know how to do it. Maybe if there was some other constitutional amendment that required some kind of a supermajority to raise taxes. But if you're going to do that, why not just put a constitutional cap on the level of taxation, both the level of the income tax and the level of the VAT? So I don't know. And part of it might depend on the significance of the tax cut. I mean, if you're talking about huge income tax cuts and then a VAT, maybe it would be worth the gamble. But if you're talking about just a small cut in the marginal rate of tax and then introducing the national VAT tax, I don't know that it would be worth the risk, because I think in short order, Congress would be back with a tax hike and we'd have income tax rates back where they were, if not higher. And on top of that, we'd be paying a VAT. So what I really want to see is major cuts in government spending. That's what I want. And if we're going to reform the tax code, let's have real reform, not just a slight reduction in tax rates and then imposing a brand new VAT tax to fill the gap.